Now you might be thinking, this is just another shaker cup. It can't be very different from all the other shaker cups out there. But there's a couple things you might want to take into consideration before you pick this particular one up. My name's Peter, and today I'm going to be reviewing the metal shaker cup by MyProtein. Hey guys, thanks for tuning into today's video. And I just want to start by saying that I'm a big fan of MyProtein. I've been using their products pretty much since I started lifting, and I'm still using a lot of their products today. My favorite thing is their wide variety of items that they have available, from protein bars, protein powders, snacks, and accessories, including this here metal shaker cup. So I'm going to start by talking about all the positive things about the shaker cup, and then we're going to move on to a couple of the not so good things about it later on in the video. So starting off with the positives, first things first, how cool does this look? It's just, you can't lie, it's a cool looking shaker cup, all right? It stands out in comparison to like all the regular plastic shaker cups. I love the design, the metal with the blue top. This is kind of my favorite color, and it goes well with my branding, this blue plastic on the top. And combined with the metal, it is very sleek. I like the kind of brushed metal design, like logo on there. It's subtle, but it is very sexy. So first things first, it's a great design, okay? The second positive point about this protein shaker is that being a metal shaker, it actually retains less bad smell in comparison to the regular plastic shakers. If you're not sure what I'm talking about here, if you've ever left a protein shake in your shaker cup, maybe left it in the car or just left it in your bedroom for a day or two or more without washing it, you will know what I'm talking about. It is like, it's a very unpleasant smell once you open that lid, all right? But the problem that you can get a lot of the time is if you leave the protein shake in to stink it up for too long, a lot of the plastic shakers will actually retain a little bit of that bad smell. You might not notice it the first time, but after a few times of doing this, you'll notice that your old plastic shaker cups have like a weird smell even after you've thoroughly washed them. And actually this, in my experience, has previously over time affected the taste of the protein shakes. Whether it's just the taste or whether it's the fact that it smells bad and that's affecting the taste, I'm not sure, but either way, it's not a good thing. This doesn't have that problem. I don't know whether it's because the metal just absorbs less of the bad smelliness compared to plastic. Very scientific terminology here, but either way, it's not a problem with this metal shaker, okay? So if that's a problem that you have, this is a very good option for you. The third positive point I want to say about this shaker is that it is more durable. As you would expect, being a metal shaker, it is a lot more durable against dropping it and like banging it around in your gym bag compared to plastic shakers. The last thing that you want is a protein shaker full of protein shake, and you drop your gym bag on the floor, and then the protein shaker cracks, and then all your protein shake leaks out all over your gym stuff. It's happened to me before. I'm a very clumsy person, and it's really not ideal. Like, you don't want all your stuff covered in protein shake. That's just not cool. So this has been super durable, super sturdy. I haven't been any less reckless with my protein shaker. It's just a lot better at holding up compared to plastic ones. The final thing I want to say about this protein shaker is that if you take a look at it, the inside of the lid actually contains the shaky bit, the mixer, I guess is what it's called. That's attached to the inside of the lid. So this can be a good thing, or it can be a bad thing, as I'll move on to later. It can be a good thing, however, though, because if you are the kind of person that loses your protein shaker parts easily, this is one less part to lose. It's already attached into the lid. And I mean, if you've lost the lid, then there's no hope. There's no hope for you, I'm afraid. But the little mixers on the inside was something that I can understand are very easy to lose. This one doesn't have that issue because it is stuck into the lid. All right, now on to the not so positive points. So starting off with number one negative point on this is that, going back to that lid, this is extremely difficult to clean, okay? Having the mixer attached to the lid, for me anyway, is an extreme inconvenience, because whereas with most shakers you can remove the mixer and then thoroughly clean it quite easily, This is really hard to get in. Once you've got like protein shake like stuck in the little grooves inside there, you can't get a sponge in there. You have to use like a toothbrush or something and really get in those fine cracks in there. And it is, in my opinion, really inconvenient to clean. It does take me a lot longer to clean this shaker in comparison to a regular shaker where you just take the mixer part out and clean that separately. That is probably the biggest downside I have with this shaker. It's just, honestly, it's a pain in the ass to clean the lid. The rest of it you can clean just as normal, that's fine, but the lid is just, it takes a lot longer, a lot more effort to clean. So if you're not a fan of cleaning things, this ain't it. Not so good point number 2. Obviously, being a metal shaker, you can't see through it. Now, this may not be an issue for a lot of people, and it's not a huge inconvenience for me either, but when you're filling up the protein shake, you can see on the front of here, there are the measuring units on the front. Now, usually when you fill up a protein shake or a drink or whatever in a shaker, you have it like this and you pour the liquid in, right? And you look at it from the outside to see how much liquid you've got in the shaker, right? However, you can't do that with this for obvious reasons. So when you pour liquid into it, you actually have to turn it around and look on the inside at how much liquid you've got in there. And it's very possible to do that. However, it's just not as convenient as measuring it, just pouring it in and looking from the outside. It's just a little bit awkward pouring liquid in and kind of peering into the shaker as you to measure the amount of liquid you've got in there. Not a huge downside, but definitely something that is slightly inconvenient and worth your consideration. All right, that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching, if you still are. If you enjoyed the video, leave me a like, really appreciate that. And if you want more content delivered straight from me to you, then hit that subscribe button and notification bell, and you'll get all of my latest content so you don't miss out on anything. Other than that, you can follow me on my Instagram, fit_moose, or my Facebook, fitmoose, for other varied fitness content. I'm posting all the time on there, so it's always good to keep up to date with what's going on in my fitness world. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video.